So tell me a little bit about like reputation and how, how important reputation is to you and how it feels if someone says something negative that might be a ding to your reputation. What is that like?
It is so hard for me. And so even to this day, I do struggle with feeling like, okay, I'll be in a class, and if I'm maybe doing something a little bit wrong or someone calls my name out, I have a yoga teacher where, let's say I maybe have my arm wrong and she says it and I'm mortified that she said that. I'm like, why couldn't she have just said to the whole group, make sure your arms are right? Then my name wouldn't be, it's like so ridiculous. She's just trying to keep me safe. And so, yeah, it's like, it's been a struggle my whole life.
Yeah. As a mom, I wanted to be the best mom. And I wanted people to know it as well. Especially when I was a stay-at-home mom, because that was my identity during that time of my life.
Tell me about the best mom. Like, what does a best mom look like?
Well, her kids are enrolled in activities. And the best mom helps her kids find something that they're good at so that they can shine. Because that reflects well on me, it reflects well on the family, certainly reflects well on them. And was that always good for my kids? Probably not. Probably not. But helping them to develop as well-rounded people was really important to me. And just making sure that all the boxes got ticked. How are they doing socially? How are they doing academically? I was just checking all the boxes all the time.
Wow.
Mostly in my head, but I'm sure a lot of it came out and maybe put a little too much pressure on them. But certainly I was putting pressure on myself.
Talk to me a little bit about like how you are at this point, connecting with your emotional world. Like, how is that for you?
Well, I would say, as I've done the work, I've realized I created this, I call it a black box that simulated a big heart. So people would say, oh, Lance has this big heart. And I would know if I was willing to look at it, that it was this creation that I could be sympathetic. I could say all the right things. I could be touched by things, and they weren't really me. They weren't really my heart. They were this creation, and it was so well created that I didn't realize that that's what it was. I just thought, oh, I have a warm heart, and this is coming from my heart, and it's heartfelt. And the first indication I had was like when someone would have something horrible happen to them, someone would die, and I'm like, okay. And then like, okay, so now it's time to get back to work. It's like I would hold them for a period of time, and then like they need to get going. Like, and that was when I first had this, what's that about?
Talk to us kind of about the emotional world. Like, how does that work for you?
Yeah, big emotions, totally stuffed down. And recently I discovered that I like to kind of like, if you have a bottle of soda or something that has carbonation and you have to like really slowly like let it, so it doesn't explode. I found myself, especially in the evening, watching YouTube videos of surprise homecomings from military or pregnancy announcements or something like that. And my children will walk in and say, what is the matter? I'll be like bawling. So I control how those tears come out.
Wow.
I control, and I can take all the emotions that I've experienced in the day or however long I've been holding them, and I can release them under my control.
Wow. So, I mean, that is such a great example of like, I've heard about the boxing it up and putting it off to the side, but you even outsource it. You
right.
Go to YouTube and like, okay.
Because I can't mess up my mascara in public, I can't let other people see because I don't, there's a sense of control that I
Yeah.
need to have over that.
Yeah.